feel as though there is quite a bit that I need to update you on. Obviously, the elephant in the room. Ezra and I are living in this van. We actually moved into it about 6 or 7 weeks ago now, so we're really settling in now. We've been in Queensland for about the past month, just settling into life here and kind of finding our groove. And it's just been such a lovely change, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it because I feel as though it is a little bit out of the blue, and by that I mean we actually didn't know that we were going to be moving states. So very big deal, very big change for us. But yeah, we are just so happy with our decision and with this lifestyle, I guess. You were leaning on my drink bottle, but Rui needs water, and he always lets me know that he needs water by scratching his water bowl, so no more drink bottle prop for me. As I was saying, it was kind of a very sudden decision, but one that we just felt so supported in, and one that we felt God was asking us to make. And there really is honestly a whole big story about it. I'll give you the brief rundown because it could just go forever. I could talk about it forever. It's such a fantastic testimony and I love speaking about it, and it just brings me so much joy. But if I spoke about it for as long as I wanted to speak about it, we would be here for a long time. Rui has come to join us for the story time. Ez and I had just felt as though we had outgrown our environment down in Melbourne, and that was a very weird feeling because when you've outgrown an environment and you are still in that environment, it's almost like you're just trying to break out of it, but you're going back to old habits. It's kind of a difficult situation, and anyone who I guess has been through that sort of thing will know what I mean, I guess. So Ez and I had definitely just outgrown our environment down there. I think that's just the best way to put it. We were just feeling really stuck and like we needed a change, and so we had no idea what this change would come in, and of course we wanted to make the right decision for us and for our family and for our future and everything. And so we asked God to guide us and just open doors very easily, I guess, to the rooms that he wanted us to go in. As soon as we prayed about it, it was just made very, 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 very obvious from the very beginning that Queensland was the right place for us to be, and we were a bit shocked because we hadn't even thought of Queensland. We've never come to Queensland together. Ezra has never been to Queensland before we actually moved here, so we've never experienced it. We just had no idea that this was where the Lord was going to lead us, and I honestly never even thought that we would move here. It's so far from what either Ez or I can imagine, but as soon as we had that confirmation from God, more doors were just opening and everything was kind of aligning so perfectly for us to be able to move as well, which obviously when you're moving states it's not a simple task. So yeah, everything just fell into place so easily and it was just so peaceful, and we really just had a lot of, I'm gonna say it again, peace. We really just had a lot of peace around this decision, and our families and friends were just so supportive of us, and everything I guess was just made so easy. That's the best way to put it, is that the doors were just opened, and once they were opened they were fully opened and we could see what was inside the room. And yeah, metaphorically obviously it just was very easy. We are very, very happy here. I don't even know how to explain all the finer details, but it was just such an amazing experience, and so I'm just very thankful for it all. Okay, today is Friday. Rui and I, who is right here, we are in Brisbane for the week because Ez is working in the cities, so I thought I would take you guys on a little kind of day in our life, what we do when we're alone together all day. At the moment we are going to go out to a cafe to go get some donuts. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna drive there now, and then I think we might just sit in a park for a couple hours because it's so beautiful. The day is stunning. It's 26 degrees, sunny, blue skies, and I'm just so grateful because it's beautiful. So I'm gonna go pick up some donuts and then I'll be back. Oh my gosh, these donuts, oh my goodness, let me show you. Does it smell good? I don't know if you can see that, but there they are. So I got the raspberry white choc and the blueberry lemon something something. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Do you want to go to the park and we eat them together? Yeah, let's do that. Oh my golly, look at them. We just got back from spending a couple hours in the sun and it's only just gone 4 p.m. but I have to make dinner for the family now because we don't have lights in the van and we have like a little portable gas stove that we use to cook, so when I use that the van door has to be open, so I need daylight. Lately I've just been making these beautiful bean burgers, so I might actually show you how to make them because they are just super easy and super yummy and we've been having them for dinner every single night. Today has just been so lovely. Rue is on the bed having a nap as we speak. I just read the book that I'm reading, which is Mindset. I just had to check who it was by. So it's by Dr. Carol S. Dweck, I believe. It is just such a great book. I'm reading it at the moment and it's fantastic. I would honestly recommend everyone read it. I'm only up to page 50 or something, but I have already learnt so much and I feel like I'm already taking so much from it. So highly recommend if you haven't already read it. I am actually gonna just pop you over that side while I cook because it's easier to see everything, I feel. So I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of just put a whole bunch of ingredients together one day. I was just using up what we had in the pantry, but they actually turned out really good, and like I said, we've been making them ever since. So I just use some beans. I use chickpeas sometimes, cannellini beans sometimes, which is what I'm going to be using today, and I've also mixed them both together before, which has also been really good. So all I've done is add beans. I added some seasonings like chicken stock, smoked paprika, oregano, however you want to say it, salt, pepper. I added nutritional yeast and I also added a lot of flax as well. I just mash this all with a fork and then I make it into patties and cook it on the fry pan. Look at me, I'm gonna turn into a food channel. Not really. Hello, it is the next day, so I didn't film much yesterday because Ez finished earlier than we expected, which was lovely. So I just went and picked him up and we had dinner and we just had a quiet night and spent lots of time together because he worked a big day, so that was lovely. But now it is Saturday, I believe, and he's working again today. Rui and I have been together again all day, just us, and that's also been really lovely. Oh my goodness. I just took Rue to the dog park this morning and he really loved playing with all of his friends, and he is so clever. As I went to leave, he knew exactly where I was going and what I was asking him to do, because I was asking him to come to the gate, and he just stood there and looked at me and did not want to come. He's usually really good on his recalls, so I thought it was very weird, but he just wanted to stay and play with his friends longer, so I let him do that. But yeah, we're just having a really happy day. I am just loving living a lot more slow than we were used to back down in Melbourne. It has been such a nice change. I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. I was actually going through some of my YouTube channel earlier today and I was watching my old videos, even ones just from 2 years ago. So I think I was watching snippets of videos that I posted in 2020. I feel like I have changed so much, and I don't mean physically, I mean mentally and emotionally. Like, I don't know who that person is, and it's just crazy because I know that I'm probably gonna look back at the videos that I post now in 2 years from now and think the same thing. But yeah, I just thought it's really funny because I was just looking back and I was like, wow, who is that girl? I realized as well that I actually haven't shown you guys around the van, so should probably do that. So this is our van. When you walk in, you have the kitchen, and then here we have our dining area. So we do have a table. We need to attach it to a swivel mount, but it will sit right here in between. We also need to get cushions for each of the seats, but I'm not sure what color to get, which is why we haven't gotten them yet. And then up the back, we have our bed, which is a full queen size bed, and I'm so happy that we were able to fit that in. We just had to trim a tiny little bit of length off, but that's all. I just had to shut the door because it's raining, and this is actually something that Ez and I picked up one of our first nights sleeping in the van, is to not park under trees when it's raining because it's so loud it almost sounds like hail on the roof. But it's just because I'm parked under a tree. So yeah, that is our van. Her name is actually Honey, and I do plan on doing a full van tour, but we actually aren't done with the build yet. We're done with it in terms of it's obviously livable, but there are still so many things that we actually want to do. So I'm very, very excited to bring you guys along on that. I post most of the build updates and everything on my Instagram, so I'll leave the link for that down below. Hello, it is Sunday. I'm just having a cozy day inside the van because it is cold and wet and raining today again. I am just going to have a really quiet morning. I'm going to watch church online and finish editing this video. I might journal a little bit. We have some colouring books. So I am all sorted for a nice cozy day in the van. I am going to end the video here, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back with more videos soon. I don't know when, but soon I'm sure. Love you guys. Thank you.